What if I told you there's something elite runners train that almost no one else does? What if that something was exactly what makes the difference between getting stuck or smashing your records this fall? It's not running more, not adding more mileage, not intervals, not weights, not long runs. It's something you don't see on social media. You won't find it in any training plan, and that's why no one trains it. But those who do come back in September with a brand new body, stronger, more agile, and ready for anything. Want to know what it is? Then stay, because by the end of this video, you'll understand why real runners never skip this in the summer. Most runners do the same thing in summer. They ease up, slow down, or stop altogether. And not because they're lazy. It's normal, heat, holidays, routines change. But here comes the problem. When they do train, all they think about is running. More miles, more sessions, more sweat. What they don't see is that their body is building on shaky ground. They're stacking volume without checking the most important thing, the foundation that supports it all, like trying to build a 20-story building on a camping table. Eventually, it collapses. That's why September comes, and the same thing happens every year. Heavy legs, weird aches, strange running sensations. And worst of all, that's silent frustration. Because you thought you trained well, but you're not progressing. And it's not for lack of effort. It's for ignoring what's invisible. That part you don't notice on day one. But that changes everything by October. So if running more isn't the key, if sweating more isn't the solution, what are the runners who actually improve in summer doing? The answer is simple. And yet, almost no one applies it. They're building their base. But not just any base. An invisible base. One that doesn't shine. That doesn't impress on social media, and won't get you a bunch of likes on the app where you post your runs. But as soon as you step on the start line, it makes all the difference. I'm talking about 5 things. 5 elements elite runners train silently, and you can start training today. 5 pillars that don't just make you run better. They prevent injuries, improve your form, and make every step more efficient. And the best part, you don't need to run more or spend hours and hours. You just need to know what you're training and why. Ready to discover them? Let's go. Because what's coming next might change the way you run forever. Pillar 1, real joint strength. Want to run injury-free? Want a more powerful, stable stride? Then stop ignoring this. I'm not talking about lifting weights or pushing more plates. I'm talking about actually strengthening your ankles, feet, and hips. The areas that support every single step. Elite runners know this. That's why they train balance, control, and strength in areas you probably never touch. Exercises like balancing on one leg with your eyes closed, stepping down slowly from a curb, controlling the movement, walking on tiptoe, slowly, feeling every toe. Doesn't sound epic, but this is what allows you to run epically. Without this base, your body becomes fragile, and even a small load turns into an injury. Pillar 2, technique without rush. When you're training hard, you can't fix your form. You're going too fast, too focused on just finishing. But in summer, you have something elites treat like gold, time and calm. Perfect for working on form the right way. Do this. Run barefoot on sand or grass. Record yourself running slowly and analyze your posture. Try running silently. If your steps are loud, something's off. Nobody teaches you this. But every small technical fix now will multiply when you start pushing again in the fall. Want to run faster with the same effort? Start by refining how your body runs when it's going slow. Pillar 3, cadence and internal rhythm. Do you always run checking your watch, your pace, your heart rate? Then you're missing one of your most powerful tools, your natural rhythm. Elites have this so dialed in they could run blind and still be efficient. Summer is the perfect time to reprogram it. How? Run without music and without looking at your watch. Listen to your steps. Are they rhythmic? In sync? Does your stride change when you're tired? Try counting steps for 1 minute. Do it for 10 minutes and feel the pattern. It might sound simple, but it changes everything. A stable cadence equals less impact, more efficiency, more speed with the same effort. When you're back in races, you'll notice you can run farther before your body breaks down. Pillar 4. Smart strength for runners. It's not about lifting more. It's about activating the muscles that make you a better runner. And guess what? They're not the ones you see in the mirror. They're the ones that stabilize, support, and transfer force in every stride. Do this in summer. Slow, controlled skipping. Short uphill sprints with perfect posture. Super slow single-leg squats. Calf and soleus work. Slow, with control, no bouncing. This is the strength that actually matters. The kind that protects you when you're tired. That keeps your form together after many kilometers. That separates the strong runner from the one who always breaks down. Pillar 5. Mental training for runners. Think the body is the only thing you train? Then you're already behind. Elites train their minds. And summer, no races, no pressure, is the perfect time to do it. Do this. Visualize your ideal race for 2 minutes a day. Write down how you want to feel in September. Think about your running fears and face them with words. Sounds silly. Until one day, in the middle of a race, your mind doesn't quit. Because you've already trained it. The mind is what gives up first when pain hits. But if you've trained it, you become a different runner. All right, now you know what elite runners train when no one's watching. And you know you don't need to run more. You just need to train better. So here's the challenge. In August, pick just one of these 5 pillars. The one that resonated most. The one you need the most. And dedicate 10 minutes a day. Just 10. Doesn't matter if you're on vacation. Doesn't matter if it's hot. Doesn't matter if you train a little or a lot. 10 minutes to strengthen your foundation. That base no one sees, but that holds up everything. And I challenge you. Do it silently. Don't post it online. Don't tell anyone. When September comes, let your legs speak for you. When you start running smoother. When nothing hurts. When you feel stronger, you'll know why. Because while others got stuck, you gained something no one else trained. And that's priceless. And remember, what you just heard, almost no one does it. Not because it's hard, but because it doesn't give instant results. It doesn't shine. It doesn't get likes. But if you do it, I promise you, this fall, when races start, when everyone says, I'm out of shape, I'm slow, you'll be on a whole different level. And no one will understand why. But you will. Because while others were sleeping, you were building your base. The base no one sees, but that changes everything. Now tell me in the comments, which of these 5 pillars are you going to train this August? And if you want to take it even further, watch the video right here. It's the ultimate guide to using summer to your advantage and arriving in fall with a serious edge. I'll see you there. Because this summer, we're not going to be like the rest.